Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What Do We Know. On tonight's episode, we're going to give you all a full 32-round mock draft, man. Everybody's going to get out there, stick with us. It's a little crazy. We're going to go old-fashioned, oldest to youngest, and we'll change things up later on. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Yeah,
but I think if he doesn't, the Jets are going to be like,
for the next
oh my God. But yeah, we'll get more in depth in the next episode.
Yeah.
really?
Oh,
Ooh,
I
I
can see
thought
it.
about it. I thought about it.
I can see it, but with top
I
ends.
want to argue.
Yeah. Well,
No, Ben, go to the next pick because I hate you right now. It's just not where it is.
all right, number seven.
Yeah,
Number
next
seven.
episode is
You know,
Hey, he's pretty sexy.
This
I mean, I'd get on it.
this is a fun pick for me. This is the pick for me.
sweet. Here we go. It's
What's
mock
up?
draft time.
Okay.
We're all gonna go over our
Yes.
picks. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling. All right, man. Jaguars are sitting here at number one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go first. And I'm gonna go with the obvious one. I'm gonna take Trevor Lawrence.
I like how he said that's
Just-
obvious.
It's
I see.
obvious though, right? It's just
Um,
it is
All
Trevor
right.
Lawrence.
Since we're picking an oldest to youngest here, that's what we're going to do for the episode because we're going to go over all of our picks. I don't think that's the obvious choice.
I don't either.
I'm going to say the Jaguars take Justin Fields, Mr. Ohio State, going to play under Mr. Ohio State.
With
Ding,
his
ding,
coach.
Ding, ding.
Yeah,
I,
can see that
The
happening.
Jaguars blow you away.
I'm jumping right on board with that train, dude. I like Urban Meyer, taking his old QB. He feels comfortable with it. He knows what he's going to run with it. And I like him picking shock in the world with Justin Fields at number one.
Yep.
We'll save my argument for the next episode there.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I agree. Justin Fields is going to the Jags. That's my guess.
Hell yeah.
I think they can't go wrong with either one of them, but
Yeah, that is
I-
That's true.
I expect them to take Fields
Cool.
strictly
cool.
because
I like
going back to
it.
his coach, getting his
Going
system.
right on, dude. I
Yeah,
think Fields is horribly underrated right now.
I agree. He's majorly underrated, but he did boost his stock a lot after his pro day.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I have the Jets taking him at number two.
Yeah.
The Jets
Trying to
take
do a
number
little
two.
bit something different over there in New York after
You
getting
know,
rid of
I
Darnold.
suspect we all have Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence
I
going
was
to
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
say
number two.
I
say
did
we
not have the
Trevor
Jets
Lawrence at
taking
number
a
two.
QB.
Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence are one
I
and two.
didn't have the
That's-
Jets
I feel
taking
like-
a QB until
I feel
Sam
like-
Darnold went, and I'm like, well, that's
Yeah.
they take Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
I
That's it.
feel like if Urban Meyer gets Justin Fields, I feel like the Jets are going to be dancing in the draft.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude.
So yeah,
Hell yeah, they are. The
Agreed.
Jets
I definitely think
get
so.
The steal of the draft if that happens. That's insane.
Oh yeah.
But I think it will.
That's why I have Trevor Lawrence
Look,
as the
In all
obvious.
honestly,
Everyone thinks he's going first overall.
Yeah,
So
but-
I think if
well,
he doesn't,
never
the
mind.
Jets are going to
I'll
be
save
like,
for the next
"Oh
episode.
my God!" But yeah, we'll get more
Yeah.
in depth on the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah,
You know?
you could skip all three of us, Ben, because me, Matt, and Gabe all have the same first two, and you're opposite. So give us
So-
your third.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Barnes
Cool,
is
so-
third.
We're going up to number 3, and San Francisco traded up all the way to number 3. You don't do that.
I
unless
think we
you're
all
planning
have the
on
same
trading
one.
down or taking a quarterback.
And we
And-
all have him.
I've got Zach Wilson.
Zach
Zach
Wilson.
Wilson.
Dude, I'm going against y'all on this.
Really? Ooh.
I
Okay.
think
Okay.
that San Francisco lost two veteran cornerbacks. I think that they still have some faith in Garoppolo and that they can still get a good quarterback to maybe back Garoppolo up and build into the future. And I think that they're going to take J.C. Horn, dude, son of the Hall of Famer Joe Horn with the Saints. And he's the number 2 ranked corner in this draft. He is the biggest lockdown cornerback in the NCAA right now.
Okay.
And I think he's going to be a big time playmaker, and they need some body to cover the receivers.
This
I
is
can see that.
already making me excited for the next episode.
Yeah, the next
Yeah.
episode is going to be great because
Let's go.
we're going to argue that.
I was about to say because
100%.
Go.
I'm already
100%
ready to get off.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
Let's
ready
go,
to roll
let's
on
go.
that.
I'm
Oh, no,
having
we
to
gotta
control
go.
myself
All
here.
right, Ben, give us 4.
4? We are moving fast.
We are.
No.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. But 4, here we go.
Well, we could
Kyle Pitts to Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, tight end. Dude's a
Okay.
monster.
Vince's Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
That's
I'm going another game changer here right now. I'm going Andre Cisco because they lost 3 safeties.
Andre
Okay.
Cisco.
okay.
I
feel like that's
Oh my
early.
God.
I am
I'm
going.
gonna fight you so hard, dude.
Let's go.
Andre Cisco at 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I
4,
can't wait for
really?
the next episode.
Wow.
I'm biting
Me too.
my
Me
tongue.
too. Because
That's
I've
tough, Josh.
got
Oh,
Mac.
do some
Go,
research,
Mac.
Josh.
I've got Mac Jones.
Really?
Oh,
Ooh,
I
I
could see
thought
it.
about it. I thought about it.
I could see it, but with we're gonna save
Yeah,
it.
that's
We're gonna
it.
save it.
I thought about
it.
No, I
I thought
followed-
about it too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it.
I like
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's
I
time
like
is
him
almost
in
up.
Atlanta. There's a QB argument going on between the GM and the head coach right now between Matt Ryan
Mm,
and Mac Jones. Well, he might as well be Matt
so
Ryan.
much I want to
Let's-
say.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it.
I followed suit. I went Kyle Pitts as well, Ben.
Yeah.
I think that he's got to be a top 5. He's an absolute stud.
He's a top 5 player
You
for sure,
can't-
man.
And I think the Falcons are in this position where like they need a lot, but they don't know
give
what
Matt
they
Ryan
need the
another
most.
year. Give
And
Matt
they're
Ryan
just going to
another
take
year.
somebody to help the offense explode.
Best player available right here. Let's do it.
I feel like we're all gonna be on the same page for pick 5.
Oh God, I hope the
Shit.
Bengals
Oh my
are on the
God.
same
If
page
you
too.
do not
That-
pick Panay Sewell,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
yeah.
well, okay,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
well,
Obviously, the best O
Yeah,
lineman in
yeah.
the draft, and your
you
quarterback needs
draft him.
protection.
Right
The
now,
dude
you-
throws
You're
people
lucky if he's
around.
still here, right?
It looks like he's
Yeah.
playing high school players on.
you got
on
a
his
chance to
highlights,
get
dude. Like that's
Sir.
what's his name,
insane.
Josh, the Colts guard, Quentin Nelson.
Yeah, Quentin.
You got
Yeah.
a chance to get Quentin Nelson
Yeah.
at left
At
tackle
tackle, yeah. at
or your
left-
rookie
left
quarterback.
tackle.
Do not pass on it.
Yeah, no,
Like
you
that,
need to
it would
protect
be
that man.
severely hard for even the Niners and the Falcons to pass on that. You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You're lucky if he's here right
You're
now.
lucky
the
if he's
Falcons
there,
might
Bob.
take him. The Niners might take him. They could definitely take him to protect both of their.
I could actually see that being
quarterbacks,
the
but-
reason the Niners traded up above Atlanta
protect
and
Garoppolo.
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
He's
I wouldn't be
He's
surprised,
one of the
but-
best tackles we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long
Oh,
time.
he's-
coming.
By far.
He's coming into the draft with the hype of like Tyron Smith.
Yeah,
or,
it's
like,
very rare
Larry
that-
Tunzel. Like
yeah.
very rare that an offensive lineman
coming
comes
here.
in and makes the
As
noise
long
that
as
he's
he
making.
doesn't gas mask himself on draft night, right?
Hey, big moves.
I don't think that matters as much now. I mean,
Fair enough.
it's almost legal.
All right. Pick six.
I
Where we at, Ben?
love pick 6. I love
Pick
Yeah, this
six
is an
for
interesting one.
This is a fun one, and I ended up going, help Tua out, and I went with Jamar Chase. Man, get him an all-around weapon right there.
I say pick 6, Devonta Smith. They send Mr. Alabama to Mr. Alabama, and they let them play together.
I thought about it.
That's,
I-
that's his boy, man.
I
And
too-
he's the Heisman winner.
I too chose Alabama, but I went Jaden Waddle, man.
Yeah.
I
You
like
went Jalen
Jaden
Waddle?
Waddle with him, dude. Jaden Waddle, yes, Smith is good, but Jaden Waddle, I think he's a little bit better, a little more NFL
God,
prepared.
the next episode is gonna be good. So I'm coming
So-
to the neck,
so
Matt.
good.
I'm gonna start off by saying I've got all 3 of these receivers going on the next 3 picks. Just letting you know that.
Oh, we
Um,
went 3 different.
Dude,
Sec-
4 different right here.
I'm close.
Second off, I went Jamar Chase as well, and here's why.
Yo,
I thought Devontae Smith so hard and Jalen Waddle because of Alabama get one of his weapons back, but then I thought Jamar Chase is bigger than both of them. I think they need that big body receiver a little bit more than they need that speed demon right now,
hey,
and they're
I
going to
gotta-
go with Jamar Chase.
I
wanna
gotta
argue,
say,
God
I think
damn, I wanna
Jamar
argue
Chase
right
has
now.
a
Oh,
higher
man, I wanna
top
argue.
end
I want to
speed.
argue. I want to
Yeah.
argue.
Well-
No, Ben, go to the next pick because I hate you right now. It's just not where it is.
All
Yeah.
right, number 7.
The
Number
next
7.
episode is going to be
Dude,
fun.
what
The
is
Lions at number 7.
the Lions is the obvious
This one-
next choice in my opinion now because Devontae
Well,
Smith
I went
just went.
Devonta
Who you-
Smith.
No, see, I'm the opposite of you, boy.
I did
Devontae
too,
Smith,
Ben.
the Heisman winner is gonna go play with Tua, and then Jamar Chase is gonna go to the Lions because the Dolphins have Devontae Parker, and the Lions need that big body dude, and that's Jamar Chase.
And Josh, I'm on board with you there. I put Jamar Chase down too. Now, see, originally my 2 picks were switched, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I think they're going to keep the Alabama boys together because I think if Tua has any say so, I think Tua's going to want someone he already has chemistry with.
Devonta Smith is the Heisman winner. That's why I say so.
Devonta Smith, God, I want to argue because he had
Okay, we can't. We've got 32 picks to get through.
So I said Chase, Matt says Chase, and then Gabe said Smith like Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I like
All
this
right, so
split
we'll move
screen.
on.
Teams,
Yeah.
right.
Just like
Yeah,
we're
we got
playing,
it.
Like the old school days. All right.
Oh gosh,
The
Medal of
Panthers,
Honor.
man.
We got the Panthers.
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
the
someone
top
get
right
that
now.
on wall picture
Okay, so
frame out.
I have had for the past several months the Panthers going quarterback, right? And then they trade for Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you're
So I have them going offensive line and taking Rashawn Slater.
Okay. I
Okay.
thought the same thing, but then I thought, okay, how about since he's not on the board yet for my draft, they take somebody who can still protect him and also make some plays for him, and this is where Kyle Pitts goes for me.
Okay,
See,
so-
Kyle Pitts was on the board. It's a no-brainer.
100%.
This is where he goes for me.
All right, Matt.
I went Rashawn Slater as well.
Also Slater. Word.
Yeah.
See, Rashawn Slater was my 3rd pick. My first pick for the Panthers was of course Kyle Pitts, but in my draft he goes to the Falcons. I think they lose Greg Olsen, they lose Curtis Samuel. They're taking Jalen Waddle right here and adding another weapon for Sam Darnold to throw to with Christian McCaffrey in the backfield.
I can see it. I can see
Yeah,
that.
I think
don't
all
know,
3 of those
though. They have
receivers
to
go
have
back to
Roby
back to
Anderson
back.
and more.
That's my guess.
I will say this about and Roby Anderson's already got chemistry with Darnold.
Yeah.
I will
that's
say
true.
this about my draft is the receiving class this draft is outrageous. So when there's
There's-
a bigger need, I passed on receiver because you can get them
Okay.
in the 3rd round.
I feel
and-
that.
That's why the next episode is gonna be fun because this draft is also wild. The other mock draft you look at are wild because of the year that we had. That's why I have some of the players in the spots that I have.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got y'all will see. I have a huge landslide on offensive linemen because they're just so rare.
Yeah.
God, there's a lot of them.
The NFL has
Okay.
a shortage on offensive linemen.
Yes. Yeah. That is true. But moving
Superstar
on to number
offensive
8,
lineman.
Ben, what do we have in the Denver Broncos?
That
Number
would be
9.
number 9.
There you
Number
go, Josh.
9.
Number
What do
8.
we have in the Denver Broncos? That is my fault.
Look, I got the Broncos with a pretty solid defense over there in Denver. I got them stiffening it up even
Yeah,
more and putting
did the
Micah
same.
Parsons right
Yeah.
here.
I did the same. I see it as a little bit more of need a reason to get rid of Von Miller, and Micah Parsons will be the reason to get rid of Von Miller. And so I see him doing the same.
I mean, if you got
Less
even
of a
Cisco,
reason to get rid of him, but more of a
comfort.
support. Yeah,
Right.
a
Yeah.
comfort to get rid of him and
But
getting rid
yeah,
of him.
Yeah.
Von Miller, Micah Parsons,
Yeah, because
Bradley Chubb
he
ever
is-
comes out of his
he
shell.
doesn't produce like he used
Isaiah
to, but
Simmons.
he's still a good player. And you
Isaiah
don't have
Simmons,
anybody that you
Cardinals.
know will be better. So Matt, where are you at with this one?
Oh wait,
I think the Cardinals lost AJ Boye
No,
and
where does the
not
Broncos.
Cardinals. We're on the Broncos.
I mean Broncos
Broncos.
lost AJ Boye and they pick up Patrick Surtain right here.
That's also a good one.
Yep.
Surtain is
I
a
see
very
that.
think
good option.
He's on the board right there. You lost Boye, who was one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL at the Jags, and now you're taking what basically is a small version of Jalen
But
Ramsey.
who did they pick up? Did they pick up a cornerback?
I don't
The
remember.
Broncos. I don't know.
I don't
You'll
really
have to
keep
look
up with the
into that.
Broncos.
I don't remember. Can I
No,
recall?
I agree with Ben and Josh. Though I think they take Micah Parsons and kind of have that superstar breakout in the middle, and
He,
take control of defense. You know,
he's kind of a freak, man. He
Pulling
might
the
be like
reins,
the next
yeah.
Khalil Mack. He might be the next Von Miller type
He's
of player
different.
that comes into the draft, man. He's crazy good.
Yep.
It's really scary.
all right, pick 10, the
They have
Dallas
Ronald
Cowboys.
And Kyle
Ah,
Fuller. They have Ronald Darby and Kyle Fuller. Broncos,
Yeah,
Matt.
we're gonna change your mind in the next
Yeah,
episode.
your
Matt.
mind's getting changed. Ronald Darby and Kyle Fuller are back there for Denver. So we're gonna fight you on that one. Anyway,
Micah
we're at the
Parsons.
Cowboys.
Yes.
Cowboys pick 10, right?
Yes.
This
You're
is
gonna
where
say
I
what
have
I'm about
Patrick
to
Surtain.
say. This
Matt.
is where I have Patrick Surtain as well.
Mm.
I put
They,
Kyle
they
Pitts. right
literally
here, but
don't have a starting cornerback unless you count.
Who did you have go to
Diggs.
Atlanta, Matt?
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is why Kyle Pitts is still on the board for you. Okay.
So
Kyle Pitts to the Cowboys.
Jerry Jones. The dude's thinking about trading up to get this kid. If he's on the board for me, like if he's still here, that's where
Yeah.
he goes.
well, I agree. If he's on the board, the Dallas Cowboys are going to take Kyle
Yeah,
Pitts.
I-
That'd be a great
At
selection.
this point, if he's on the board, anybody takes him.
Yeah.
You know,
But the
Um,
Cowboys take
kind of like
Patrick
last year when CeeDee Lamb
Surtain.
fell all the way to the Cowboys. You just take him. He's not your big
See-
need, but you just take him.
Josh, this is where I have J.C. Horn going. Is to the
Hey,
Cowboys.
okay.
No,
I
you
like
already had
that.
Patrick Surtain going, right, Gabe?
didn't have Patrick Surtain go yet. No.
No,
Oh,
JC Horn is.
I
is-
think J.C. Horn
he's-
goes
I think he goes
before
first.
Patrick
I
Surtain
love J.C.
strictly
Horn.
because it's strictly based off of the team needs. I feel like he fits better with the Cowboys next season in that scheme than Patrick Surtain will.
I don't think
I-
so, and
I
I'll argue
think-
with you on reasons why in our next episode.
Yeah, I'm like.
All right.
ah.
I think neither of them are going to do great there. They're both studs.
Oh, they're fantastic.
They're both studs.
cornerbacks,
I
both
agree.
of them. They really
both.
are.
Yep.
JC Horn.
All right. So
forget
this
it.
is where we're going to start straying away from each other. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
this is where we
Oh,
get a
yeah.
little bit wild.
Okay.
This will be
It's time
fun.
to start going.
Matt, what are we looking
The
at on time right now,
Giants.
bro? can't see
We're
our
at 32 minutes, but we haven't had a thing which I guess says we're gonna close that soon yet.
That's cool.
Ooh, Nice. Nice.
All right.
Cool. So
So
we're on 11 right now, man.
Yeah,
uh,
which means we kind of.
But we're not at 32 minutes. We're at
I got you.
You know, we
let's go,
understand.
let's go,
We go.
let's go,
We're all
let's go.
good.
take
We're
away
at
6.
11. The Giants been what we
Yeah.
got.
That's what I'm saying. We are going pretty fast. At the Giants, I got Quiddy Pay right here.
Ah.
And it's because the Giants can't resist the athletic, quarterback rushers.
I don't think that they go for him because that they retain Leonard Williams, and I think that the Giants need help in their linebacking core, and I think that Nick Bolton fits the Giants scheme, and that's who they go for.
Nick Bolton. Okay.
Nick
Okay.
The middle linebacker. Yes.
I feel like that might be a little early for Nick Bolton,
Yeah, Josh,
but
man, you got
but
like
I
some,
could see it.
some
I
third
think-
round players on
Dude,
my board.
I
going
think
top 10
there's
stuff
gonna
here.
be some weird picks.
I agree with you.
I think
I
there's going to
have
be
a
some weird
strange
picks, but
feeling.
I expect them to be coming a little bit later. I don't expect Cisco. I think is outrageous. You
That's-
having Cisco going up there?
That's
That's
third, fourth round.
See,
get
That's
out of
insane.
here.
This is where I put the Heisman winner going to the Giants. Devontae Smith going in
Got
there.
Devonta Smith. Okay.
They want another Odell though. They have a good little receiving core, but if he's still there and they can get another like booming receiver, I think they're gonna jump on it. And he's still
Okay.
there on my board, and I think that's where he goes.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna argue with you on that one too.
strictly
Simply
because I think
because
he's gone already.
They went
but-
crazy with receivers and the free agents.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
we'll talk
I
about
know.
that later.
I know he already went on some of y'all's boards, but I have Rashawn Slater going to the Giants. I think
I almost did that. That's
I think if he's still on the board whenever the Giants are up to pick, they're going to take
that
a stud offensive
I'd-
tackle to help.
that might
protect Daniel
become
Jones.
my pick. Like I have, yeah, I almost did that.
I could
There's
see
some
that if
I'm
he's still on the
like,
board. I
That's
could-
my guess.
him hawing on that. That's some that I threw in here because I think it'll be fun. And then like, okay, I might change that whenever we go over why did I do that? You know?
Yeah,
Well,
like Cisco. Yeah. So we'll,
Okay,
uh,
the next pick. Hey. Okay, well, we'll talk about that whenever you let me say my next pick.
All right, Ben, pick 12. What you got?
All right, I got Philadelphia right here, and this is where I have Jalen Waddle going. You got Jalen Hurts. You weren't able to trade up. I think they're going to stick with him, and I think they're just going to try to give him weapons. Not to mention Hurts does have the chemistry with Waddle. from back in his Bama days.
You know, yeah. If he's there, yeah, I agree.
Okay. This player right here is who might wind up on my Cisco pick instead. And this is Treven Morig from TCU.
Treven Morig.
Oh,
He
I
is
have
the
him.
best. He's your most solid safety pick in this draft. And I think with the Eagles,
I agree.
without Malcolm Jenkins, they need somebody back in their defensive backs that's just going to be a serious game changer and leader back there. And I think this is him. And so this was when I was like, I thought he would go to Atlanta, and then I don't know. I'll talk more. I'll explain myself later. But this
Okay.
is my Eagles pick if he's here to replace Jenkins.
I had a different player. I had a receiver going to the Eagles right here, but after the whole Broncos thing, I think I'm going to put Patrick Surtain right here. I think
you're
that's
switching.
Yeah, I think that's the Eagles player.
So who goes to
That's
the
the
Broncos?
big defense players, dude. We're gonna go.
We'll
back
talk
to
about
that.
it later.
We're
We'll
not.
get there.
We're not retracking. Okay, I'm trying to think
That's
right
gonna be
now
too much.
because this is gonna mess up some of my. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
You
okay,
know,
I want
it's
to know who
happening.
you had though, because we're gonna retrack all this in our next
Well,
episode.
That's fair. Who did you have there?
We're
Well,
gonna
I
adjust and all
had-
get on the same page.
I had either Cater Farley or
Yeah,
Terrence
that's
Marceau were my two right there, but
Okay.
Caleb Farley, I
Yeah.
could see Caleb.
yeah, I
Farley.
had either Cater Farley or Terrence Marceau. Just for the big receiver, or again, another defense player, deep back player that could just help change the game a bit.
I think they pick up Elijah Moore from Mississippi. A super small, quick, also special teams kind of player. I think he could help out their offense a good bit. I would, if Jalen Waddle's still there, yeah. I think they take Jalen Waddle. I
Right,
would
so
agree
you
with
and I are
them,
on the same
but
page, but you got Waddle going earlier.
Yeah,
Yep, I see that.
that's how I'm feeling about it.
Cool.
All right, not San Diego, Los Angeles, the Chargers.
Yeah, you're
What you got, Ben?
cool.
Do you see that, Matt?
Yep. Yeah, we love
right.
it. That's cool.
Yeah. No, no scream this week.
No scream this week. We're not gonna break. Everybody scream.
I already did it. I screamed.
Oh,
Sorry.
God, no, yeah, I'm good.
It's GG's.
Yeah.
What you
Right.
got, Ben?
Chargers right here. I'm not sure what huge needs they're gonna go for, but with the people that are still on the board and what they got to go, I have them going with Christian Dorisol, offensive tackle. Give Justin Herbert a little bit more to work with, and
That's a fact.
he's not my sexiest pick in the draft, but
Hey, he's pretty sexy. Okay.
This
I mean, I'd get on it.
this is a fun pick for me. This is the pick where I think that the Chargers don't get something to protect Justin Herbert. I think that they get another weapon for the offense, and they go Najee Harris. They get a big boy to tank that football because they don't have a big boy in the backfield.
I thought about it. I really did, and I like
would
that
be
pick a
fun.
lot.
I like it.
And like you
Um,
like you said, if they just get a wild hair and say, all right, let's do it, then yeah, they do it.
Real quick, I'm just gonna honorable mention, and it really pained me, and I don't know how he didn't end up in it, but Najee Harris isn't even in my first round draft class.
I do have Najee Harris in my
That's-
first.
Yeah, he got there for me.
That's pathetic, Gabe.
He's in it for me, but I think he's the only running back.
Is it my
for me.
my turn?
Yes.
I
yeah.
I put I put Christian Darrison.
Christian Darrisaw?
Darrisaw, yeah. I said in. The Christian Darrisaw as well, Ben.
Yeah, same.
Gabe too?
Yeah, also did Christian Darrisaw.
And I like him a lot. I think he's got a lot of potential, but I think he's gonna need a lot of work almost, Like watching his film, there's just a few things.
He's solid.
Yeah, I said, but he's
talented.
He is a first round pick
Technique is
offensive
raw.
tackle.
He's good for what the
But that's
Chargers
what-
need, though. They have 3 deep, solid offensive linemen. They need another, and they can kind of throw him around and kind of figure out where he's going to fit best.
That's what I was saying earlier about the offensive line is just so shallow in the entire NFL. Take him.
Next episode.
Cool. So we're
Pick 14.
already, right?
The Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings, and I have them going offensive line here again, and I've got Elijah Vera Tucker. Try to ignite
Oh,
that offense a little bit,
do like
and he's
him.
more versatile. I feel like they have lots of options on the offensive line and people to move around, and he's like someone that they can kind of plug and play in a couple different spots.
Okay, Josh.
All right, all right.
I keep going defense, man. I think that they're going Richie Grant. I think they're going in their defensive backs to help them out.
I like
that
it.
Can play
I like it
the
a
deep
lot.
zone. Some of that can also play down in the slot. Because I think right now their offense has pretty much everything that they need to be able to roll.
Josh, I can't
Okay.
believe
Okay.
you
Some
have
help.
3 safeties going in the top 15.
I
See-
know.
I've got
I've only
I
got
love
one.
safeties.
Me too, dude. I play safety. Come on.
I got they said they wanted more pressure on the QB, so I went ahead and put Aziz
Ojulari?
Ojulari
Ojulari, yeah.
on there.
Nice.
That's not a bad pick. I like that.
Aziz Ojulari. I like that.
He's an
I could
athlete.
see
and I
that.
think he's gonna help out a lot.
So,
There's some names on my draft board that I can't pronounce.
oh,
yeah.
come
Go,
on.
go.
Come
I can
on,
pronounce
boys.
them all, and I'm assuming
Come
Josh
on
will.
now. Gotta be
Aziz
professional
Ojulari.
about it. Gotta know these names.
I think I can pronounce them.
This is Josh, this is where I have Treven Morig going. I think Treven Morig could be a good little
It
a
is,
little
yeah.
mini
That's a good
mini
one.
Harrison Smith sliding in to help.
Well,
I'll
know.
fight you
I
on
went
Trayvon Morig in the
with
next
I went
episode.
with
And I
Richie
love
Grant because
Trayvon
he's a
Morig.
free safety. I don't think that they need a Morig and Harrison out there. That's why I went.
Right.
With Richie
Okay, that would be my fight.
I feel that, but
I'm
also
gonna side with Josh on that one.
I think he's just the best safety in the draft, and they're
He
gonna
is.
take him.
Oh,
He
yeah.
definitely is.
That's my
I just think
guess.
he goes before that he gets to them.
That's fair.
3 safeties in the top 15. Folks, you heard it first.
Yeah, we shall see.
Here on What Do We Know?
Now walking on down to New England, pick number 15.
New
Which
England.
is really
I-
weird
I-
to see New England at pick 15.
Right, dude.
I know.
Terrifying, but great.
So New England was a tough one for me, and I feel like they went so offensive strong in the free agency. I went with someone to run that defense in the middle, and I went with, speaking of hard names to pronounce, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The dude's a beast out of Notre Dame.
Hey, that helps. Yeah, I like him.
Pronounce it now, Matt.
This is where I think you got Jalen Waddle.
Hey,
I
if he's on the
think
board,
Jalen-
I think if he's still on the board right here, he goes to New England. He would be such a
See-
freaking weapon in New England.
I had and Ben, thank you so much because I'm sitting here, I'm rattling my brain right now because I had Michael Parsons going right here, but I think we're gonna jump on that Denver train with y'all and send him over. And now, because I thought the same thing like Dante Hightower, he's getting up there. They need somebody to go in there and start running that defense, which is why I had Michael Parsons. And now I'm throwing him over to the Broncos. I'm gonna jump on you with Jeremiah Owusu.
Oh man, we
John-
don't even have to wait till the
Hey,
next episode
yeah,
to
boom,
convince
he's
it.
right there.
Matt, I said some shitty picks, but I'm standing by them, son. Y'all can convince me in the next week. Like
Mm.
Andre Cisco's going to the Falcons.
Well, what Josh said made sense to me to
Ben's
the
face.
Broncos. Okay, like this, like that just makes sense. Why
Next
would they
episode's
take
gonna
a
be
cornerback? You
so
know?
much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabe,
We're
go.
rolling on this.
All
one,
right.
honestly.
Right.
Go
So
No, we're actually making good time, Ben, because we got about 30 minutes left and we're about halfway through.
here's the dealio with the man's New England. They about to take the sooner or later replacement for Cam Newton, Mac Jones, coming in as the backup QB on the Patriots next season. Gonna ride the
almost
bench a
did
little
that.
bit, and after 5 games of Cam Newton busting it up or doing nothing, they
I almost went
decide
with
to
a QB
slide the
too,
man
Gabe.
in his rookie season or groom him the entire season and let him come in as soon as Cam Newton's officially washed up.
I almost had a QB for that same reason.
Might
Almost
be able to
did it.
convince me on our next episode. I might.
That's some
shift
Patriot type stuff too. It
over. I might
so
shift
is.
over, and I already know where Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah would fall to it, but he's not
Mm.
gonna fall to the Cardinals at 16 because this is where I have J.C. Horn coming, a young Patrick Peterson. That's who he reminds me of. Josh.
Identical.
I went in a very similar direction as you, except because J.C. Horn is already gone, I'm going Elijah Molden, and it's because he can kind of help Buda Baker in the safety position, and he also played slot for most of his entire college career. So, defensive back in this position, yes.
And I also put Jason right here. I think he is Patrick Peterson reincarnated, basically. Like, dude, he just, God, man, the dude's a beast.
He's a ball
He's
hawk.
fast. He's a ball hawk. He's going to get in there. He's going to make the play. Like, he's everywhere.
So here's the Patrick Surtain is where I have him going, because I think I agree with y'all 100%, JC Horn, but I said he goes to the Cowboys earlier. So I think if Patrick Surtain goes to the Cowboys, Cardinals take JC Horn. If Cowboys take JC Horn, Cardinals take Patrick Surtain.
Cool. We're going to hash that out on the next episode. Y'all stay tuned. So we're all going deep back here in
I mean, they lost Patrick Peterson.
Arizona.
Yeah.
They lost some.
Gotta
Tyrann
replace
Mathieu
him.
and then Patrick Peterson. That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas, not Oakland. Jeez.
Viva Las
So,
Vegas.
Raiders.
I know why I
several
said
different needs here.
Oakland, though.
Several different needs here, but once again, because of
The shortage, UNO
the
lineman.
shortage of O linemen and flying off the board, I went with Landon Dickerson out of Alabama, another kind of plug and play guard tackle type player.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that Oakland goes with the middle linebacker, Jabril Cox.
Las
from
Las
LSU.
Vegas.
Oh yeah,
Las Vegas.
You're
Come
right.
on, Josh.
I think.
Wait. Who?
Jabril Cox,
Out of LSU?
middle linebacker.
Okay. I think
I think
Las
the other two
Vegas.
linebackers have been popping off.
I think Las Vegas sticks with the childhood fan from Oakland native, Alaji Vera Tucker. Alaji Vera
Elijah.
Tucker.
It's
Elijah.
It is
Double A.
Elijah with an A. Okay.
Elijah
Elijah
Vera Tucker.
Elijah
that's who
Vera
I had
Tucker.
going
You're
to,
killing it, Matt.
Dude, I'm working on it, man.
Killing the
I
name
had going to
I've
pronunciation.
Minnesota.
already got a speech impediment. Okay, this is hard.
That's who I had going to Minnesota, Matt. Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah, no, I got them taking him. He's a fan of the team already, so that's kind of like boosts his morale. And he's a good lineman.
All right.
Plug and
Well,
play.
I
Same
think-
thing as me.
I think Las Vegas brings all the way over from Minnesota to help out their passing game a little bit. The man, Rashad Bateman.
I like it.
I think that's what's going to happen down there in Vegas. I think they've got their run game solidified. Their O-line could use some help, but they've got something there, and they're going to throw a receiver out there to help out, explode the offense.
I like it.
I like Bateman, man.
Bateman's good.
I think he's
Yeah.
second. I think he's second round. I like Bateman.
See, I think he's a second rounder if he doesn't get. I think he's a second rounder if he doesn't get taken by like two of these teams in the first round.
Well, that's what
It's like his only chance.
And it
Well,
kind
I had one team take it. I think I'm switching.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
depends on
don't
how many
know if I
receivers
have him
are
in the
going
first
off the
round.
board for me.
Actually,
You have Bateman in the first round, you said?
I don't think so.
I had him, but I took him off.
Word.
I think I was going to put him there in
All right.
Vegas.
And
Oh.
with their second pick in the first round, Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins here picking
Come
up
up.
18. Okay, y'all want to talk about Alabama chemistry? I'm giving someone that can catch the ball, someone that the defense has to worry about, and I'm going with Najee Harris right here.
I thought about it.
Najee Harris paired
too.
up with Tua. I mean, watch the option, boys.
Thought about it, but they picked up two running backs. That's the thing that kept me
Yeah.
away from it.
I don't
think
with
they picked up a
Jeremiah
strong enough
Owusu-Koramoah right here because
I do
they
like that
lost
pick.
two linebackers.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I do like
he
that pick,
changes
Josh.
the game on
That's
defense
true.
right here.
that's nice.
I went Trevin Jenkins. Offensive line.
Yeah. From Oklahoma. Oklahoma State. It's Tevin. It's not Trevor.
Treven. Yeah,
Yeah.
Treven. Yeah, I have
Uh,
Treven. I don't know why I said Trevor.
Same mindset, Matt, but I think they go with the Stanford man. Walker Little
Yeah,
is my guess. But I look at them as almost the same. So
I like Walker Little, Gabe. I think the biggest thing he has going for him is his size.
yeah, but they already got Greg Little on the line, so like throw another Little in there. Get the little line going on.
All right.
Get the little line.
Little line.
That's it. That's
Full of
it.
big men.
Oh my God.
So we go to 19 and we're here with the Washington football team, and I think they are in a prime position. And I mean prime position to take Trey Lance. I think they're in a prime
Yeah.
position to take Trey Lance. Who
Yeah.
better for Trey Lance to sit behind than Fitzmagic?
Like, I had a whole lot of safeties go off early on. I'm in the same position as Matt where I'm going to wind up changing some picks. So because a lot of safeties went early on, Christian Darrisaw is still on the board for me. And they take him to play because you have a great left tackle now. And you've got Fitzmagic, not to mention Heineke behind him already, who plays just like him. So groom that kid. If this
No,
offensive
yeah.
lineman still
I don't
on the
no,
board.
baby. Trey Lance is what they've been looking for, man.
That's-
He's what they wanted in
Washington's
RG
been wanting
Griffin.
Trey Lance
He's what
for
they wanted in Haskins, man. He's the reason they got Fitzpatrick like that.
Yeah.
It's all that same style. Like, we can run, we can throw, we're agile, we're gonna keep the play alive type QB, man. And I
You
think
are
Trey
on
Lance
it.
goes in there, bro.
You are
I'm
on
gonna-
it, Matt. You're on it.
I'm gonna stick to my guns right now. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna
Right
fight
now,
them,
I'm gonna stick
boys.
to
We're
my
gonna
guns.
fight them in the next episode.
Okay.
Okay, good.
This episode is just a hype video for the next
That's-
episode.
You're getting hype. You're getting crazy.
Yeah. Welcome to the first of the 3-part series of What Do We Know?
Draft.
Draft
Because we
edition.
saw the Browns movie that one time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Right, yeah.
All right.
So, Gabe, based on your antics, I'm assuming you went Trey Lance.
Yes, yeah. For those of you watching on YouTube, you already know
Matt and Gabe
me
were
and Matt as
dancing.
well
They were
did
like,
Trey Lance.
"Yay."
Yeah.
We did some pretty cool stuff, so check us out on YouTube.
It's pretty sick, you know.
Washington
Crazy
doesn't
moves.
think Trey Lance is gonna be here, man.
I did a
They
backflip
trade up
earlier.
to get him.
Okay.
That's dumb.
Just
I
saying.
think he'll be there. I don't see really anybody else above them taking Trey
I
Lance.
think he should be here.
I
think he should be here.
I think there's way more quarterbacks that are gonna go before him, but I don't think there's way more quarterbacks that
Well, I
should
think
go
there's
before him.
4 quarterbacks that
Right.
are going before him.
Well, move to the
Yeah, maybe
Bears.
so.
Anyway, we're gonna move to the Bears. We'll talk about Trey
Chicago.
Lance a lot. Oh, that's gonna be 2 episodes from now, though. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
You're gonna have to watch a long time.
We'll see.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
They have so many needs.
What do you mean, man? They have Andy Dalton.
Exactly.
Yep, there you go. Thanks, Gabe.
I gave him
Gabe-
some help,
Gabe's on the same-
actually, and I went with Kadarius Toney.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
know if y'all
alright.
watched this film, but that man can get open instantly. Talk
That's
about
fair.
some clean
Well-
routes. And hey,
well-
Andy Dalton's not that great under pressure. You need someone open
Well,
instantly.
When we say they have so many needs, and he says, "What do you mean they have Andy Dalton?" I take that as that's the primary need. They need a
Yeah.
quarterback.
They do.
And I say that the Bears screw up again, like they did when they drafted Trubisky, and they draft Zach Wilson this time.
You got Zach
I think
Wilson
they're gonna
going
go
this
have a
late.
two-
Zach Wilson.
I think
Anyway.
somebody's going to screw up way earlier than that.
I put Zach
You like
Wilson
that?
going 3.
Yeah, me
That was
Yeah.
good, Gabe. That was good.
Yeah, I think they're too scared to mess up
Yeah, I
this
think
early,
49ers is-
and I think they know the QB stock's good, and they wait till second round. I think they go Jalen Mayfield right here.
Jalen Mayfield.
Offensive line.
Okay.
Man, we got
Um,
to run an offensive lineman right now.
They need everything, man. But offensive line's important. Like
Yeah.
their defense, they don't really need.
I don't
Like
need everything.
But-
They have Allen Robinson.
I went with Kadarius Toney because of that reason, Matt. Like offensive line is important, but the man's highlight film, his ability to just like make a cornerback
Well,
sit down
we're
and get
argue.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna
I
go.
kind
We're gonna go.
was kind of
Right,
on the
right.
same wavelength as you, Ben. I went with Terrence Marshall here from LSU. I think the Bears pick up another receiver with Allen Robinson to help
I like it.
work because they don't. But
like
you
that.
know, happens.
Yeah.
I don't really,
I kinda went
talking about
opposite
Chicago's
of
boring.
Allen
Let's
Robinson, but I like
Yeah.
that.
get out of here.
we'll-
Let's go to
we'll move on.
Indianapolis.
Chicago's
We're good.
lame.
Indiana. Let's go. Let's come on.
Indianapolis. All right. They have no needs. I went offensive line.
Oh,
I still think that they need a good cornerback, man.
They do.
Especially because
do.
they also lost Xavier Rhodes into the free agents, and
Did
I
they?
think that yes.
oh
my
wow.
God, really?
I didn't know that.
I did
Yeah, he
not
was
know
on
that.
a 1-year contract. Didn't retain.
I thought
him,
they
as far as
re-signed
I
him,
know.
though.
Damn
Did
it. Well, I
they?
want to change this then. That's tough.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true. You
We'll
you
check
got
out
me
before the next.
dead to rights.
Are you looking?
I'm looking this up.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Well, name your pick, because we're
Okay, because my pick is Greg Newsome, the second, and I think he fits Indianapolis's cornerback style. The cornerbacks that they pick, like Rocky said.
No,
he's
they have
tall,
him,
he's
Josh.
lanky.
yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
nice.
Xavier
I'm
Rhodes is
still
still on
gonna
the
go
roster.
with this.
Oof.
I'm still gonna stick to my cornerback right now, but it might change. But I still do think that Indy needs help in the defensive backs, even though they have great players from last year like Julian Blackman. But they got to build something with that defense.
Okay.
I went with defense back too, Josh, but I didn't have him go anywhere yet, and this is where I put Treven Morig.
Oh my God,
That'd
would
be
so
nice.
happy if you were
That would be
right.
beautiful.
God,
That would be
dude.
nice if the Colts could pick up Trayvon
Yeah,
Morgan.
that's where I have him going.
Okay. Yeah, that
That would be a beautiful fit for them, Matt.
Oh, it'd
Yeah,
be
that's a
amazing,
great pick.
man.
So happy.
Man, you might be able to fight. Wait, did I even say my pick? I said
No.
O line.
Yeah,
Right.
you did. You said an O lineman, right?
I went with Liam Etchenberg
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
think
you
you
didn't
said
say
that.
that. I
Out of
don't
Notre
think you
Dame.
said that.
No, you did not say
Word.
that.
Liam Eichenberg out of Notre Dame.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see it. I went with I agree with Josh though. I think they're going defensive, but I didn't go deep back. I think this is where Azeez Ojulari is going. I think he could fit in well anywhere, and I think he's the best edge rusher left on the board. Indianapolis picks him up. That's it. It's pretty simple, you know?
On to the Titans.
Yeah, I feel like y'all just got really quiet there.
Yeah, we did.
Like,
Ben,
why-
good job
why
to the
did I-
Titans.
What just
My
happened?
bad.
I'm looking at the Heroes college stuff
Yeah.
or trying to find it.
Down in Tennessee.
Tennessee. I got Caleb Farley going right here.
Yep.
And honestly, the only reason I haven't fallen this low is because of his 2 back surgeries.
Damn.
Exactly.
Man. I really wanted to go with a defensive back right here,
But you
I
ran
used
out of
them
them
all
because
up.
the Falcons took on
Yeah,
Cisco.
and so I think, dude, and look, I almost put an edge rusher here too, but then I thought, no, that we're gonna hold with Bud Dupree and Harold Landry, and I don't know why Christian Barrymore hadn't gone off my board yet, and I think that he's going in the middle of that Tennessee line. He's gonna make some noise. That defensive tackle from Alabama.
That's a really good pick right
I-
there.
Yeah.
I followed the same shit. I put Quiddy Pate. Right
Okay,
there.
went on the outside though. Josh went inside. You're
Oh
going
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Quiddy,
yeah.
I had Quiddy Pay right there, but I put Barrymore instead because they have Harold Landry and Bud Dupree. And
Okay.
lost Jarrell Casey to the Broncos.
I could see that. That's not bad. I went with Caleb Farley as well, Ben, and literally for the exact same reason. Like I just started chuckling whenever you said it. The only reason you have him this low is because of the back surgeries, and that's a fact. I think it just adds a little bit of caution when picking. But yeah, Caleb Farley going to Tennessee.
Right. No, he's a beast, but you don't want your first pick to have a career-ending injury before he even gets off the
Risk
ground.
you got to
know?
take.
And he's been medically cleared, by
Yeah.
doctors all over the NFL and Virginia Tech, but it's
Oh.
it's still just a red flag.
How about this Jets?
I've got a
Jets-
fun
second
one.
pick.
First-round pick.
Got a super fun one.
The Jets. I went with
have a fun
an
one,
edge
too.
rusher here. I flipped over defense right here, and I went
I
with
have a really fun one.
Jalen Phillips out of Miami. So
Ah.
I went. Heck of a combine right there from that guy.
Yeah.
I think that the Jets go Clemson all the way, baby, and take Travis Etienne
Yes!
and Trevor
Yes!
Lawrence.
I like
Let's
that.
go,
The
baby!
New York Jets are gonna throw all caution to the wind after they pick
Yes,
Trevor Lawrence
son.
and be like,
And
Take
screw it.
18,
Screw it.
dude.
Let's take ET.
we are
dude. I
taking
put the
two
same
absolute
thing.
talents and throwing them in the two head
Yes.
positions on our team and
Mhm.
hoping that
Son.
they create sparks.
Yes.
That's
I got
all
it.
they're doing.
I
I
think
got
it
the same
happens,
thing.
dude.
I had Najee Harris, and then I was like, no, Crimson
No.
and Crimson, bro.
Clemson
Clemson
to
and Clemson.
Clemson, dude.
Crimson and Crimson.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It would be
I'm so glad y'all
awesome.
did that. I'm so happy y'all,
I really
y'all
want it
also
to
put
happen,
Travis
dude.
Etienne
Me
there.
too.
That's sick. I think it'd just be so fun to see that. And I
Oh,
could so
what?
see
It
them
would be
doing it.
amazing, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They're both first-round talent. Like, they could do it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh here. I went offensive line, and I went with Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama. I
Okay.
like him a lot. He's a good, strong,
That's-
bulldozer.
That's the best way to describe him
think
as
he's
strong.
right. I think he fits Pittsburgh well.
Yeah. I could see that. Just that stand up. Boom. You're
Right.
stuck in that place right
Mhm.
there.
Someone for Big Ben just to stand behind like this
Yep.
and look around the field.
Exactly.
Um,
In the stands.
I think that the Steelers go a little bit off the chain here, and they go with an edge rusher. I know you talked about Alex Highsmith then, but I think they take the most athletic edge rusher in the draft, and they take Jason Owa right here, and
Owe.
try and turn him into a freaking animal. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I like Jason
I-
Owe.
I think
like
it's
Jason
a, I
Owe a
think
lot.
it's a late round Steelers pick. I think it's something I could see them doing to try to fit him into their defense.
I got a little mix up because I think the Steelers, I've got Najee Harris going right here to kind of fix that Le'Veon Bell and
I
that James
almost
Conner
did it
missing.
around
They're
that.
missing them now. And I think Najee Harris is going to bring that
I almost did.
game, baby. That's my favorite
I
running back
almost did
in this
that too.
draft. I think it'll
If-
be nasty in Pittsburgh.
If I were to have Najee Harris on my first round draft board, it would have been to Pittsburgh. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I have them taking Kwity Paye because they lost Bud Dupree, as you mentioned 2 picks ago. I think they get somebody to come in and kind of fill up that spot.
I'm
I agree
sticking
with
with
Josh.
Ben
Yeah,
with what he
Jason
said in the last
Owe,
episode.
you know.
With
And,
what's his
and Matt's sticking with me and Alex Highsmith, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Man, Matt,
Okay. Okay.
I did search for a running back and then be like, there's only 2 that are first round talent. I've already let them both go.
Who'd you send Najee to?
The Chargers.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Jaguars.
Jaguars are on the clock at 25. And this is where I have my safety going, Josh. Treven Morig goes to Jacksonville.
Okay.
That's what I got.
So they take their offensive
have
head
Andrew
and their
Wing going
defensive
right now?
head.
I can't wait to argue that one. But we'll continue with it.
Go.
This is where I have Kwity Paye.
Okay.
I think they get another pass rusher going in, coming nasty, losing Yannick Ngakoue last year, and I think that Kwity Paye and Josh Allen on the edges for Jacksonville be pretty dirty.
See, I didn't do Kwity Paye because
yeah.
of Josh Allen.
I put Jaden Phillips.
Okay. Oh,
I put Jaden Phillips.
Jalen Phillips is a fun one.
Jalen
It's,
Phillips is somebody you can move around more than
Well, that's
Kwity Paye,
why
I think. He's
that's
just a little
why I
bit more
put him
athletic.
there more. I think that he's a little bit more versatile on that line because like Urban Meyer says he likes the defensive line, but he says he's going QB and then he's going defensive line. And I think that versatile. I think you're like, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I got Jacksonville doing exactly what Miami did last year, taking their QB number 1 overall and then grabbing an O lineman later in the first round to help protect him. They go Tevin Jenkins. That's where I'll have him going,
That's a good one. I like that.
just to keep the man safe. Old Justin.
And then how about Cleveland? Like, what do
Cleveland
they
right here, I got-
need? But what
This
the-
is where I got Christian Barmore going to
Yep.
Cleveland. Just to disrupt it even more, man. I mean,
Put a big
you already
man in
got-
the middle.
You already got the Steelers snapping balls over the quarterback's heads. And if you got someone else right there, it's just wreak havoc.
I like the mindset.
I agree, Ben.
I did like in the same pattern. I did. This is the one I'm like, I have such a hard time with his last name. It's Jesus, man, I can't do it. Osei. I can't do it, man. I cannot pronounce.
Let's
his name.
just start
Sorry.
spelling.
Say it,
Like,
bro. Like
try. Come on now.
Ojewuzie. I can't do it.
the linebacker.
He's out of, no,
you talking-
the big man in the middle, and he's out of UTEP, right? And I can't remember him. I can't pronounce his name at all. Right
He's
now.
not on my
I could
board.
earlier. Cut it.
I'm not bored either.
Not on my
Unfortunate.
board, like Andre Cisco and other players.
But where did you say he was from? So that
That's
everyone
actually a big
UTEP.
deal.
UTEC?
Yeah.
Okay. So Josh, okay. I put Carlos Bassman.
Carlos Basham.
Yeah, Carlos Bassman.
I like Carlos Basham.
Yeah, just to wreak havoc in there a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right. Just
Same thought
Josh, he's a
process.
decent-
stir it up in that defense front.
Yeah, everybody went with defensive line. on that
Yeah,
one.
I went same as Ben, Christian Barmore. Just to shove somebody in there.
Yeah.
That's all the Browns really need at this
I think
point.
that's all
They're
the Browns
looking
need
pretty
as
nice.
well. Yeah, just nothing but more men in the middle on the defense to just keep wrecking it.
Yep. And moving on down to Baltimore.
I like this pick in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Me too.
Losing Matt Judah, this is where I put Jason Oye, Josh.
Okay. See,
Wait. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That
Uh,
actually.
Ben, I've noticed that me and you, although don't have all the same picks, we're on the same mindset
Very
for all
same
of them.
positional.
Yeah.
See, for me right here, I talked about in the last episode with Baltimore needing that big man, and this is where I say Terrence Marshall Jr. from LSU. And he's 6'3"
And look, dude,
man.
I could
He
see
can
that.
Box somebody
fought with
out.
it
He
there.
can really change Baltimore's offensive game. And
I fought with
like
it there. I will agree with you on that.
I fought between Terrence Marshall, Rashad Bateman, but I went ahead and put Joe Tryon. Is that how you pronounce-
Tryon. Yeah.
Joe Tryon there and to replace Matt G.
Okay. I did Jalen
What's
Phillips.
this defensive tackle's first name?
Osa. OSA.
This is unprofessional, Joshua.
Yeah. Gosh.
Come
Dude,
on now. You got to be able to pronounce the name, or
I
at least
practiced it.
try.
I practiced it when
in the mirror
okay, look,
before recordings.
No. Like,
Oh,
man,
sir,
when I was
I dig
checking them out-
Hawaza.
Okay, so when I was
Osa.
yo,
dig
when
the
I
word
was
of this
reading
guy,
his
dog.
stats and I
Osawa.
was watching his highlights, I
Osa
was like,
dig
dang,
Hawaza?
I
I
really
don't know.
like this guy. And I practiced. I'd listen to the commentator say his name, and I practiced it. And then as soon as we started recording, I just spaced it.
Blanked. It's
Oh,
gone.
Digawaza.
Yo, what do you think about the Saints?
Wait, who did you go with, Gabe? I'm sorry.
I said Jalen Phillips.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just an athletic outside edge rusher.
So when we get to the Saints, I went with Terrence Marshall here with the Saints. New QB, new weapons. I don't think they're very satisfied with their receiving core aside from Slant Boy.
Wait,
I
did they-
kind of.
I think they're too prideful.
You probably right, Gabe. You're probably right.
I think they're gonna make a good pick, but I think they're too prideful to take a wide out.
You went with Trey Lance.
I went with Trey Lance. He's still on board. I
Ah,
think he plays like Jameis. And I think maybe Jameis doesn't work out. He plays like a hybrid of Jameis and Taysom Hill. And if he's on the board, New Orleans kind of does need to look for something. You can't bank. You
I
can't
think
bank
they're
on
way
Taysom.
too prideful for that.
no. Look, New Orleans, they've been talking to the kid a lot. They like the kid, and they're going to go ahead and they're taking Kyle Trask.
I almost did Kyle Trask.
Yo. Seriously, go read up. They are in love with the dude.
I'll tell you what, that'd be the most New Orleans thing I'd ever seen in my life. Wowzas. Let's take
Yeah,
the,
they're gonna
the
take a
third
Florida
round
Gator.
talent QB at pick 28.
Bro.
Woo!
They look at him and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's Hill, Tyson Hill, except a QB, Tyson
Oh,
Hill."
I honestly like not even a fan of the team, but I would like cry in pain if I see them take Kyle Trask at this pick. I'm not gonna lie. That would hurt me.
Yeah. I actually like Trask, so
I
Trask.
don't dislike Trask. But I do not think Trask is top 3 round talent. I think Trask is a phenomenal backup quarterback.
No, I still have a couple quarterbacks rated above him at this point.
I think the Saints too prideful for a receiver. Agree with Ben, way too prideful for a QB. If they do take Kyle Trask, I'm going to throw up. I think they do make a good pick, though, and take Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in the middle.
Oh, if he's still on the board,
If he's still on the – that's what I'm saying. I think all the teams in front of them need a little bit more of an outside, and he somehow slips down to pick 28. New Orleans picks him up.
all right,
That's my
all
guess.
right.
Packers.
This is
Packers.
Where, oh yeah, it's been. My bad.
I went
First
I went
to go.
offensive line.
But
and
Josh,
went
I
with,
think I already know who
Samuel
you have.
Cosme
I think I have the same guy.
out of Texas.
No, we don't, Matt. Who did you go with out of Texas, Ben?
Samuel Cosme, the offensive tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went offensive line right here as well, man. And this is where I have Elijah Vera Tucker going.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah.
good
That'd
one.
be nice.
If he was still on the board for me, I'd definitely take him over Cosme. But like I said, so many offensive line flying off the board for me.
I think the Packers tried going after a good receiver in the free agency, and they never got one locked down. And I think they go with a weapon and put Rondell Moore right there in the slot. Let him tear it up.
Man, Matt, I'm gonna
Rondell
argue
Moore
with you on
fit
that
in
one.
the Packers system.
Right.
I mean, Rondell
I'm
Moore
gonna
fits in
argue with you
anyone's
on that one in
system.
the next episode. I love Rondell Moore, but he's not 6'4".
I was about to say that every single the Packers don't
Hey,
have a
I-
receiver under 6'4".
That's why I said in the slot, dude. Look at all. Okay, we'll save it. But
Well,
like
like,
the
not that it would
Tyreek
be a-
Hills and everything, they're blowing up, man.
Not that it's a bad pick. I think it's a great pick.
The
for 'em,
Packers do
but
need to modernize
will
their
they
offense.
do
They
it?
would be
I know.
deadly with a more modern style offense. So I mean, I think it's a wonderful pick. I don't think it happens.
Gabe.
I think they go deep backs here. I
Jordan
think they
Love
take
needs
Asante Samuel.
weapons.
I think Asante Samuel flies off the board late here in the first round, and goes to Packers.
Dude,
Wisconsin,
I like
Cheeseheads.
Asante Samuel pick.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
Yeah, Alexander Samuel.
But
Right.
receiver was what I was gonna do next. If they didn't take Asante Samuel, I still have Kadarius Toney on my board. That's where I think they're going. If they don't go deep back.
Ow. Sorry. About
Bills.
So we're moving on to the
Oh.
Bills. We're almost done here, guys.
Yeah, we're
Um,
pretty close.
I went edge rush, and I went with Gregory Rousseau right here. Get some speed coming off the defensive line, you know.
I could see the Bills doing that. I think the Bills could benefit from that.
I, you know, I feel I'm gonna have to change this pick because by the time I got to this pick and I was like, what do the Bills need? And I started looking at players I hadn't selected yet. I have no idea how he made it this far down my draft board because Rashawn Slater hadn't been picked for me yet. So I put him in right here, and he's
No.
gonna go way earlier.
Yeah,
than
he
this.
is.
He's gonna
That
go
just
way
my
earlier.
mistake.
I'll fight with you on that one.
He's
Oh,
gonna
wait,
fight with
I'm
himself on
already-
that one.
I'm changing it.
that's-
I'm changing it. I didn't notice that I hadn't selected him yet. And I
There
was
are
like, oh,
I was gonna
arguments-
say he's in
yeah,
my
no
top
way.
10, dude.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
not for
like-
Panay Sewell, Rashawn Slater is the
Yeah,
best
it's
offensive
the next
lineman.
best. But I
Yeah.
went ahead. I put this is where I've got Caleb Farley going. Go
that.
replace Josh Norman on the other side of Darius White and let them
I like
take over.
Tredavious, not Zedarius.
I could see Farley
Yeah.
falling
Yeah.
down here to Buffalo.
I could also see that, but I got him taking Greg Newsome for the same reasons, replacing Josh Norman, solidifying the opposite side of Tredavious White.
Greg
But I
Newsome
already
would be a
have
good one.
Yeah, I already have
Farley off the board.
Farley
Farley
off,
off the
yeah.
board. Yeah.
Cool. Right, we're on to the Chiefs
Exciting,
now.
man.
Ooh,
Ooh. We're at the
Super
end
Bowl
of the
runner-ups.
And I said in one of our last episodes, I'm sure the Chiefs are going to try to draft offensive line, but they're gone.
Yeah.
The offensive line
They're
is
gone.
gone, man. And if
Can't.
I'm the Chiefs, I'm sitting here and going, hey, our defense got trounced in the Super Bowl. We need someone that can do a little bit of all of it. And I'm going with Zaven Collins right here to patrol the middle of that field for the defense, man.
I like Zaven Collins a lot,
Run
actually.
stop, pass coverage. You can rush him if you need.
Yeah,
I like him.
it's a good pick. I like that a lot.
I think that there's no way this man doesn't get drafted in the first round. And that the Chiefs are greedy right here because he'll be this far down in the first round, and that now Rondale Moore goes to the Chiefs, and that the Chiefs are going to just stack everything they have. They're going to take the next time.
As terrifying as that would be, I think it'd be dumb. But terrifying.
That would be.
I said I did. I
really
didn't
greedy.
say
They
they're
get
going to be
greedy,
greedy.
right.
Did I not say
Yeah,
they're
no.
greedy?
If they're
I
you
think
right.
they'll be
I see.
greedy.
I've still
Really
got
agreed.
one offensive line on the board, and that's where I have Samuel Cosme. That's
Mhm.
where
From
I,
Texas.
that's where I have
So if
him.
he was still there, I'd have probably
Mhm.
gone with him for sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure y'all all have this guy off your board already. I think they go on the defensive side, as Ben said, and they take Jason Owe.
That would be a solid pick too, if he was.
If
still
he's
on the board.
if he's still there.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that's kind of rare, though. That's a slim chance that he'd be there.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of edge rushers in these drafts. I
There
feel like
are
there's
a lot of edge
so
rushers.
many
It's a coveted
athletic outside backers.
position.
Owe is a gamble. Like he
Yeah, but
doesn't
the
have
see,
all that
but the
much
Chiefs are in a
production. So, like,
position
I
where
really-
they can
Yeah,
take that
are-
I
gamble.
can understand Gabe.
How about the final pick of the draft? The team
This is
that
a-
needs like
Super Bowl champion.
nothing.
This pick is
Nothing.
terrifying to
Team
me.
that retained all 22 starting Super Bowl champion players.
That's a mad move, dog.
That's
awesome.
What do you got, Ben?
awesome. This is where I just said, hey, let's give Tom Brady another target. And this is where I have Rashad Bateman going. Someone that could just go up and catch that football. You know, if Brady's in trouble, throw it to this guy or Mike Evans. You know,
Yeah.
So
Lock up,
for
lock it.
this, I just went ahead and was like, I don't know. They could draft whatever they want. And I'll pull up the
They
top
can.
draft prospects and scroll down until I see one that isn't on my draft board already. And Caleb Farley is the one that isn't on my draft board because of the back surgeries. I didn't think he would go first round, but I put him on there for Tampa. I think Tampa rolls the dice on it because it's not really a fill that they need, but I think that he's a good young cornerback to have on the team to match the other side of Sean Murphy Bunting, and they'll have. If it pans out well, then they
Yeah.
have another
Hey, if
fantastic.
he's
He
still on
could
the
end up
board,
being a
Tampa is-
steal.
kind of scared
Tampa's in a
of.
position
Yeah.
to gamble on him.
Yeah, I could
So,
see that's a good
That's
pick.
where I have
Josh.
him right there.
I kind of felt Ben here. I was like, let's give Tom Brady another weapon, and this is where I put Kadarius Toney going.
Yeah.
Right here, see the Bucks.
It'd be a fun one.
Yeah.
For him.
See, that's why I said this is a terrifying pick to me because Ben said it earlier. Kadarius Toney gets open instantly. Josh said it just now. The Bucks can take whatever they want, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, let's take this wide receiver for Tom Brady to throw to whenever the hell he wants to, because he can. Just an extra one to add to the roster." But yeah, Kadarius Toney going to Tampa Bay. I agree, Matt.
All right, y'all. Well,
Wow.
I like that.
that's a mock draft from.
Let's real
That's
quick,
good.
everybody. I think we should all just say whose pick, just one pick was the worst one that somebody.
shut your mouth.
Because I know me, Matt, and Ben all know which one we're gonna say. Ain't no way Cisco's going that early.
I like Cisco a lot.
I
though,
like
man.
Cisco,
I really
dude,
do.
but come on.
That's wild, man. Over Kyle Pitts. That's wild.
That's insane.
All right, but we'll talk about it.
We'll do it later.
I
but,
just
like,
had to
so
bring it back up.
We got our next 2 episodes coming up. We're gonna go in depth on all these picks. We'll break it in half so we got more time to go first 16, second 16, and we'll be right back at y'all next week.
say,
We're
y'all
signing off.
You're
say like, subscribe, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple
Dang.
Podcasts, all your podcast things. You know, we're on there. Follow it, like it all. Comments, y'all put in the comments on YouTube if y'all have anything y'all want us to cover or any opinions y'all want to throw in at us, like that we can play with on some episodes. That'd be dope.
Hey, we're
Love
gonna
playing.
We'll answer questions on the next episode and stuff. If anybody wants to put comments on Instagram, YouTube, and stuff, we'll be talking about that. Yeah, we'll shout out all of y'all back.
Yeah,
We love
any
y'all.
of it. Say, we do love y'all. That's it. Signing off from. What do we know?
What do we
y'all?
know?
what do we know? Dang it!
Come on.
Dang it! I was Okay, bye.